Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, the one and only P-Dog Knight.
All right, my microphone's turned up. My coffee is ready. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as P-Dog Knight on the internet. Welcome back to... Ooh, what the hell happened there? Welcome back to the P-Dog Knight channel where lightning strikes more often than you would ever think. Anyway, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. It's Funky Friday, if you couldn't tell by the music. And I'm ready to go. I am fired up. It looks like my video might be working today. We might have some video during the show. I don't know. I haven't opened any articles yet. There's a bunch to look at, though. I might just show you the aggregator today because there's a lot in the aggregator, and I'm just gonna, maybe you can just check that out today. I don't know. Anyway, good morning. It is the Morning Night Live, and it is Friday the 13th. I didn't realize it was Friday the 13th until just now. Stay away from anyone named Jason. Is Friday the 13th Jason, right? Or is that... Which one's Voorhees? Is that Jason Voorhees? That's Friday the 13th. I think so. Anyway, you'll tell me. I know you will. Anyway, hi, everybody. It's going to be a lovely day. Hope you got good plans for the weekend. I don't have plans for the weekend. This is one of the rare weekends that I don't have specific plans. And I'm kind of messed up about that. I don't know what to do. Certainly my garage needs cleaning because I would like to be able to move my little side business into the garage instead of out of my trailer. The little trailer I have in my driveway. But and then so Lady Boomer can park too. But she can already park in the garage. I don't park in the garage because my truck is too large to fit in our garage. But that might be a good project or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We might, who knows? We may daycation. There won't be a trail stop stream, sorry tire, and it's just not happening. But anyway, let's get the show started because there's a bunch of trending stuff, and then I'm going to have to just kind of forage for articles. Unless, of course, you want to hijack the show and drop Hamilton in the tip jar and throw an article there. That would be cool. But it's not 100% necessary. I appreciate the fact that you all just show up each and every day. So let's get it started. First in the chat today, Mr. Avocados Diabli, of course, gets the bell. In fact, I'm giving you two. I'm giving you two bells because you thought you had me. I swear, when I put my little good morning in the chat, AD, it was this quick. It was literally that quick, okay? Mine went on, boom, and there's yours. And I was like, damn, he almost got me today. And you thought you had me, but no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, stop that, Marty. Also, good morning, Green Badger Outdoors, Kara Soldier, my favorite Canadian, Jaeger Pony, Somnambule Nation, Attack Alpacas in the house. Who else is here? I got to scroll down now. There's Johnny. Johnny's here, of course. Good morning, Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie around. Willie won't go. Try to tell it. Okay, stop it. Good morning also, Mr. Tire Alexander, the Scourge. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Lord Stanhope. What's up? Who else is it? Oh, Blake Trucker Zach. Good morning. New here. Who dis? Come on, man. You've been here before. Also, good morning too. Is that everybody? I think. Oh no, there we go. There's some down below the marker there. Who is it? Oh, Special Can Acids here. Tyler F's here. Renee Mayette. What's up? Nice to have you all here. Shall we get going now? I got home late, but I rushed myself to get into the swing of things. Oh, I do need to check. Let me check the notifications here though, because there's a few people who have shared the show. Looks like Somnambule Nation. Thank you very much. Also, Man Squatch, thank you. Jaeger Pony, of course. Well, you didn't share, you just liked it. That's fine. You can just like it. I don't care. It'd be nice if you could repost it, though. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh, wow. I guess I'm getting notifications about something I replied to Mark somebody. Mark, what's his name? Cuban? By the way, if you noticed, if you follow me on X, good morning, Black Hebrew Israelites in the house.
That's right.
Good to see you. If you follow me on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, you know that I may have responded to a new song that's out. Did you hear about this new song? It's pretty hot. And it was inspired by the debates. And oh wait, what's this? What is this? Oh wait, oh, I got it. Okay, so here we go. We got there was this I'm gonna show you this song. There's a new song out. And it's taking the nation. It's taking the nation by storm. It truly is. And people are bumping this left and right on TikTok and on I don't know where else. And I think you need to see it. Here we go. Here it is. And I think it might have been Hassan Piker that put this out, but apparently the MAGA crowd has embraced it. And you just got to hear it. Here it is. It's inspired by a recent debate between Donald John Trump and Kamala Harris. I will say her name right out of respect for, I don't know, just because I don't want to take any more shit from people. I get to call her Kamala. Oh, you're racist. Well, I'm not racist. I'm black. I'm black just like Kamala. I am black just like Kamala. Excuse me. I did it already. Damn it. What the hell is that? All right. So let's just, we're going to listen to a little bit of this. We're not going to listen to the whole thing, but it's bumping. I'm telling you, here it is.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Oh yeah, this is hot.
They're eating the dogs. They're
eating the dogs. Come on, pump it up. I'm gonna turn this up. Wait, I can't turn it up. You can't hear me turn it up.
And this is what's happening.
Come on.
People on television.
Come on. Come on! 2, 3, 4!
There have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community. Let me just say here, this is
Okay. That's enough. That's enough of that. Turn it off, Johnny. Okay. So apparently, the guy who originally mixed this is having a meltdown because it's not pro-Trump, and he is literally a socialist. Receipts in the comments. Well, it's our song now, comrade. That's the redheaded libertarian put that out. Let's see if we can find him. It's the account's called something like Benny Johnson Can Eat Shit. That's the account that made it. Megaphonics music. Oh boy. And people are they made this something against Trump. And it's hilarious because there are several of these coming out. In fact, let's find another one here. It's in my notifications. And it was bumping too. Here's another one. This was on TikTok, everyone's favorite app. There it is right here.
The cats.
Oh, there it is.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the
Okay,
cat.
this is another one.
Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're
eating the cats. Hey, hey, hey,
They're
hey.
eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
Oh.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the
Okay,
cat.
so anyway,
Eat the cat.
lots of people having fun with that line from the debate. It's just a debate. It's just a debate. Isn't that Kamala's favorite line when she told the world that Joe Biden's a racist? It's just a debate. Yeah, the first one is much hotter. I agree with you, Somnambule Nation. It was bumping. Oh, you downloaded already? Yes, it's hot. Oh, so I'm Irish Indian. No. I'm Irish Nigerian, but close. Okay. Actually, I have probably more African blood than Kamala. But I am literally Black Irish. Just saying. I'm the definition of Black Irish. So anyway, good morning. Someone else just showed up. Who just showed up? Oh, Andrew Thorston, what's up? I train my dog to not accept being eaten by grabbing him and going, nom, 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 while I rub my face in his fur. He hates that. That's just a little bit too much information there, Andrew. I'm just saying. That is okay. Good. Good. Do not let him get eaten. By the way, today's cup of coffee is brought to you by United Parcel Service. You can't see it, but it says that on my tumbler here, and it keeps my coffee nice and hot. So there you go. All right, here we go. In the news, I saw someone named Lexi trending, and I was like, what? Who's Lexi? Lexi Hull. She's a player in the WNBA. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Lexi Hull. She plays on the same team as Caitlin Clark. And apparently she is the number one in the WNBA in 3-point shooting percentage at 49.2%. So, and I'm sure because of the fact that she's on the same team with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, or that she's more likely to get a lot of open shots because those two guards get guarded quite a bit. Anyway, so happy birthday, Lexi Hull. I'm sure you're all thrilled at the sports ball thing. Also trending up, Nancy Pelosi's trending. Now, apparently more stuff is coming out about the January 6th thing. And here's somebody named Mike Shirley. They say Mike Shirley caught on camera admitting January 6th was a scam. Now, I have not seen this, and I'm not saying this is true or untrue, but it sure seems like it just seemed like a setup in so many ways. And let me give you an example before I even hear what this guy has to say. I distinctly remember, because I was here watching the whole thing unfold. I was watching the rally online. I was listening to reports. I was watching X. Okay. And one thing struck me as extremely weird. Okay. There was a report that day, during the day, because they're talking about people coming to the rally and all this stuff. And there was someone who was driving along the freeway, and they saw this van that clearly, people who'd go there try to fuck people up, which happened almost at every Trump rally. There's always protesters that were protesting Trump rallies. There was always this like in Charlottesville when that, the dickheads with the tiki torches, well, that day, but the second day when they were going to have the Save the Statue rally, and all these people showed up that were going to be counter protesters. And what was wild is, you notice on January 6th, there were no counter protesters at that Trump rally. And that's almost unheard of. There were no counter protests. And someone made the point that they found out that people of Antifa variety were being told to stay away and being pulled over and whatever, and very meticulously being removed from the equation. Now, would you think that's a little odd that on just that time, the one time that something goes wrong for the MAGA people, that the Antifa people are nowhere to be found. I mean, is that just a weird coinky dink? Anyway, let's hear what this guy has to say, because I haven't seen this, and we'll see. And again, take it with a grain of salt. Don't know. This is just something that someone put on the internet. You never know if it's information, misinformation, disinformation, or malinformation, or just, again, information. So what's this guy's name? Hang on a second. What's his name again? His name is Mike Shirkey. And I don't know who Mike Shirkey is, but let's listen to what Mike Shirkey has to say.
Why wasn't there more security in there?
Yeah, there was 30 guards out back there.
It was ridiculous. It was all staged.
You think it was DC, the mayor influenced?
I think she was just a public.
Yeah.
I think it was done for high.
How does that?
Hell, Mitch McConnell was part of it.
I was going to say.
He was the one that was part of the decision making how much security they have on stand. I think they wanted to have a mess.
Okay, I don't know who this is, but this is not a smoking gun.
They had to have also included this other group of people. And then I do believe, because I don't know if you guys have been caught up in it or not, but when you're in mobs, you can get caught up in emotion.
Oh yeah, I was ready to go.
You can get caught up in emotion.
Especially when you're getting tear gas and flash.
Some of those Trump folks probably just got caught up in emotion.
Hi, Rick Ashburn. So basically what he's saying, is you can't quite hear what he's saying, but he was saying that, talking about how Mitch McConnell had part of this responsibility for the security, and Nancy Pelosi, that there were the number of police out there was very small relative to the size of the crowd they knew they were going to have. What was the last thing he said? What was that? Hang on a second, I missed it.
You can get caught up in
talking about how people can get caught up in and especially when the police are beating you and throwing tear gas and things. So I'm not sure who Mike Shipley is. Let's see if I can find out here. People are kind of, and here is Nancy in the car confessing on January 6th. Okay, well, confessing that she knew that she didn't have enough security there. But anyway, wow, Nancy Pelosi doubled down again, saying she begged Trump to send National Guard troops on January 6th, but he refused. We know this is a lie. So she's telling this BS again still.
Let me just say, what is so offensive to me is that there's some really good Republicans out there who put up with his saying he never offered any National Guard, even Mitch.
Now, Anderson Cooper should be saying that this is a lie because there was a letter to Muriel Bowser, is that her name, Muriel, where he offered this. And we also know that Nancy turned down. She even said at some point that she said she turned it down. And now she's saying he never offered it? Really? Because of the optics? Really? She said she didn't turn it down?
Mitch McConnell joined us in our bipartisan urgent please send them. Please send the National Guard. And his Secretary of the Army.
Hold on. Here's another problem here, too. Who's in charge of the National Guard in Washington, D.C.? I'm asking this as a genuine question. I don't believe the President of the United States has anything to do with the National Guard in Washington, D.C., does he? Isn't that the District of Columbia's, they have their own National Guard troop or whatever? I don't know. What I do know is Nancy Pelosi said that they didn't have enough security there when she was in the car, not talking about to her daughter and to the people in the limousine. She said it more than once. Speaker of the House of the D.C. mayor. Yeah, I don't think the president doesn't have charge of the National Guard. Now, he could call in the Army, I guess, but you're not supposed to call in the Army on domestic soil. So what is she talking about? What is she she's saying she's pleading. She claims she's not in charge of the National Guard on January 6th. Or Muriel Bowser isn't. I mean, he offered to authorize it. That's weird.
Secretary of Defense, it takes a lot of time, and he never did until finally he did hours later. More people injured, some people then subsequent to that dying.
Oh my God. What are you talking about? Oh my, I hope she's not saying that it was police that did. They didn't die because of the riots.
Because he wouldn't send the National Guard. So for him to go on.
When would he have sent the National Guard? What are you talking about? That's wild. I want to see some of the comments on this particular video because that's interesting. This is wild. Nancy Pelosi doubled down again tonight, saying she begged Trump to send the National Guard troops on January 6th, but he refused. We know it's a lie. Trump's advisor, Kash Patel, has stated repeatedly and given testimony to the J6 committee. Nancy caught in the web of lies. Now, who's replying to this? Is she drunk? She's such a piece of shit. Does she not remember there's a video of her actually saying that she was responsible because she didn't put out the National Guard? There was no offer from Trump to Pelosi. Nobody has ever been capable of substantiating that claim. Well, no, there was to Muriel Bowser. There's a letter. Pelosi is such a liar. So anyway, that's pretty wild that she's still saying that. We will not allow the DOJ to become political. Owen Troy went to prison. Peter Navarro went to prison. Steve Bannon went to prison. Roger Stone went to prison. General Flynn is charged. Mike Lindell was swatted. Nancy Pelosi put J6s in prison. This is, but yeah, we'll get to Merrick Garland in a minute. Dennis Prager gets angry at the debate bias regarding January 6th. Trump brings an important point regarding Pelosi refusing to request for 10,000 National Guardsmen to be placed at the Capitol. Why was he denied? It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. So anyway, that's why Nancy Pelosi's trending. We're going to move on. Also, ABC is trending. And they're not talking about The Look of Love or Shoot That Poison Arrow ABC. We're talking about ABC News. People are still, it's funny, that debate, as you go back and talk about the debate the other night, you would think that there would be a great big bump for Kamala Harris if she'd really won the debate, or there'd be some kind of, denial that Trump won if he'd run the debate. But it seems like most people are talking about how ABC News refused to fact check ABC to fact check Kamala Harris during that debate. And so there's a lot of tweets about that still. Harris debate claimed that she and Tim Walz are not trying to take firearms away from America was a bold-faced lie. Yeah, she's more than one time has said that she would make a mandatory buyback program. Here's the NRA's tweet about this.
We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
Here it is.
I do believe that we need to do buybacks. I support buybacks.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory.
Mandatory buyback.
Want to ban assault weapons.
We need an assault weapons ban.
We need reasonable gun safety laws in this country, starting with universal background checks and a renewal of the assault weapon ban.
Yep.
I'm also in favor of the assault weapons ban.
Okay, over and over, there's her talking about assault weapons ban, mandatory buybacks. There's multiple examples. Now, also, just in, former Clinton advisor calls for an internal probe of ABC for rigging the debate against Trump. Now, I don't know about this. There was there's supposedly a whistleblower out there, and I don't know if this is true or not, that's going to sign an affidavit saying that ABC News definitely planned to make this a Trump, anti-Trump debate. The moderators, giving Kamala a outline of the type of questions there might be that were basically the questions. The plan to make it very hard for Trump to, and also she said that the so-called whistleblower, I haven't confirmed it yet, but supposedly this whistleblower also going to say that they had an agreement with the Harris campaign that they would fact check Donald Trump during the debate. Okay, so here's some examples. Colin Rugg put up. here it is. Former Clinton advisor calls for internal probe of ABC for rigging the debate against Trump. Former advisor to Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, Mark Penn, says ABC needs to launch an investigation in search of an effort of rigging the outcome of the debate. I actually think they should do a full internal investigation, hire an outside law firm. I don't know how much of this was planned in advance, Penn said to John Solomon. I don't know what they told the Harris campaign. I think the day after, suspicion here is really high. And I think review of all internal text and emails really should be done by an independent party to find out what extent they were planning on, in effect, fact checking just one candidate and in effect rigging the outcome of the debate. I think the situation demands nothing less than that. So that's pretty surprising from Mark Penn. Again, he's a former Clinton advisor. And this is some examples of the fact check versus non-fact check. Click. Come on. Oh, my mouse is screwing up. There you go.
He said the baby will be born and we will decide what to do with the baby. In other words, we'll execute the baby.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Okay, now it's interesting too there. It's not exactly what he said. What he said is that a baby born, and again, we've gone through this example several times, as the result of an abortion, but born alive. And I know for a fact in my state, it's illegal to let that baby die, even if it's born alive. Even if it's born alive and possibly viable, and so that is the truth. Now, his word salad of saying it, maybe, or his, the way he said it probably was difficult to follow. But again, we had the example of the Virginia governor talking on a radio station how that even if the baby's in the middle of being born and then they decide to abort it, they would put the baby aside and we would decide what we're going to do with it and talk with the mother or whatever. Like, wait, what do you mean? If it's born, you're going to keep it comfortable until the mother decides, no, I want an abortion, so then you kill it? I mean, that's exactly what he said. It's amazing.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
If I hear you bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us.
Another thing, too, they reached out to the city manager? Does the city manager know everything? What does the city manager know? Did the city manager confirm that there's been police reports of people taking geese out of the park and killing them and having them, watching people carry him out of the park? How about the cat that was strung up and basically, what do you call it when they skin the cat and had it hanging up like they're going to eat it later? There are police reports with those actual things. Now, the city manager is denying that. Again, I saw the mayor too of Springfield on a show. And he was, I think the mayor of Springfield and maybe the city government has, I guess in their mind, an obligation to mitigate the damage that the reputation of their city is having. So they're going to deny. So it's pretty wild that, we called the city manager. Wait a minute, you called the city manager before the debate. So if Donald Trump brought this up, we can fact check you.
There have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed. Repeatedly.
No specific claims. Oh, and also they found a pig's head in a park. They butchered a pig and left the head just sitting out in the park. Maybe a pig's not a pet. But there have been incidents also in police reports, because I've been trying to research this. There have been police reports of people's farm animals being stolen. Hi, Kevin S. How you doing? Next debate host, Cenk Uygur and Farron Cousins. Oh, my God. I don't think either Harris or Trump would get a word in edgewise. God, I also watched a video of Vivek Ramaswamy on the Young Turks, and they wouldn't let him talk. I don't think they let him finish a single sentence the whole time he was on. They just constantly interrupted him. Granted, it's their show, but if you're going to have someone on, you're not going to let him talk because he's making too much sense. You're idiots. Wilbur approves. That's funny. Anyway.
Falsely claimed that you won, many times saying you won in a landslide.
Crime here is up and through the roof. Despite their fraudulent statements that they made, crime in this country is through the roof.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says overall
my
crime is
God.
actually coming down in this country. But Vice
Excuse me,
President
the
Harris,
FBI they were defrauding statements. They didn't include the worst cities. They didn't include the cities with the worst crime.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. It's got to be smart. We got to do it the right way.
Do you believe in the mandatory buyback of quote-unquote assault weapons?
I do believe that we need to do buyback.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where
Oh God, I can't even listen to her lies because they never got fact checked. But you got the point. Shut up, Jesus. Sorry, that was kind of funny to me now. So anyway, ABC News is getting ripped to shreds over some of this happening now. Things are not looking good for Kamala Harris and ABC News. First, a whistleblower has offered to come forward with proof that Kamala was given the questions beforehand and promised Trump would be fact-checked. Now, Mark Penn, a former advisor for the Clintons, is calling on an independent investigation into ABC News for rigging a debate. The question is, will ABC and Harris admit to cheating? Oh, come on. You know they're not going to admit to it. Come on, man.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
You get them both. Why do we need ABC News fact-checking Kamala Harris? Just let Kamala Harris fact-check Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's about the gun buyback. So anyway, that's why ABC News is trending. Moving on, the Democratic Party is trending. I don't know why, because it says to retry. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Well, let's just let's start with Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy, right here.
You know, I was listening to the substance.
It's nice to be able to do video today.
President Trump wins on the war. You know, Vice President Harris bragged about the endorsements by John Bolton and by Dick Cheney,
which is hilarious.
225 neocons who have come out,
wait,
to support
wait.
this week.
You can tell Neil is not happy with Robert Kennedy. Neil's is kind of an anti-Trump guy, and it's always funny to watch these interviews, especially like Dana Bash or Neil Cavuto or whatever. Anyone who's on there that's saying something positive about Trump or something that they disagree with, they are stone-faced like brr. But if they're talking to someone they like, they're usually got a smile on their face. They're giving a nice, pleasant look. Look at Neil right now. He's not buying this. Hello, Annalyn. What's up? He's not buying this. That's funny.
These are the people that gave us the Iraq War.
And by the way, and he said 225 neocons, which kind of Cavuto's kind of in that neocon kind of club, so to speak.
People who have given us the endless forever wars. These are the people who gave us the Patriot Act, the surveillance state, the censorship state.
And they're all voting, they're all endorsing Kamala Harris. Do you know why? Because they're trying to save democracy. And when they say democracy, class, they mean our people in power. And when it comes to kind of the military-industrial complex people, right? Of course, Cheney, Bolton, a lot of the neocons are going to be, the Bush gang, the whatever, are going to be like, oh my God, he doesn't want to start new wars. Well, we need new wars to make sure our stock buybacks go up or whatever. So, I think that's part of the reason, the fact that he's not a politician. And remember, you know my thoughts on Donald Trump, okay? If you've been here long enough, you know that I think Donald Trump's a bit of a jackass. And I am voting for that jackass, okay? I've never been, one to buy a MAGA hat. But what is the subtitle of this? What is the subtitle of this show? Gone MAGA edition. Because I feel like I've gone MAGA now. Only because I don't think we need Kamala Harris, especially. But also because I think Trump went the first presidency. That when I didn't vote for him, I thought he did the things that he said he was going to do. And I know that is his, if he plans to do something, he does it. Oh, did I say subtitle? Yeah. Okay. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm Bidening a little bit. That's okay. It happens. I Biden sometimes. So anyway, that's one reason the Democratic Party is trending. What's the other one here? There's another one. Oh, Harvard graduate, lifelong Democrat, Eric Weinstein advised the Democratic Party. Oh yeah, this is good advice from Eric Weinstein. This is Brett Weinstein's brother. He's I think he's what is he, an economist or something? Anyway, here's Eric Weinstein.
Millions of Americans
has advice for Democrats
because they intend or like Trump. Then that's a bad thing. Would you agree with that?
No. I have no idea what the question was. Let's hear the whole question. Hi, Brett Hayes. What's up?
I think this morning it was published, where he talks about this very issue, warns Democrats to stop demonizing Trump voters, in particular MAGA voters, saying that you've got to separate the man from the voters, that if you try and over-demonize tens of millions of Americans simply because they intend or like Trump, then that's a bad thing. Would you agree with that?
No.
Really?
No. Who the hell is Nicholas Kristof to tell people don't look down on Trump's voters, just look down on Trump? A Trump voter is simply, as I've said before, somebody who believes that the expected value of a Trump presidency minus the expected value of a Kamala presidency is positive.
Ding.
It doesn't tell you whether the person even likes Trump.
Right.
It can tell you that
exactly.
There are people who absolutely detest Donald Trump, who would walk in front of a bullet to save him because they believe that he is a better choice for the Republic. I think that what the left has to do.
And I'm going to say it again. I've never liked Donald Trump as a person. Even when he was doing good things and he was building all in New York, whatever, I always thought he was a braggadocio asshole. Okay? I always thought he was a jackass. But there are a lot of jackasses who get results, and you need someone to be a jackass. Again, here's my favorite phrase. Donald Trump's a jackass. And sometimes you need a jackass to deal with all these other jackasses in the world. He's good at it, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just a personality thing, I don't care for his personality, but I appreciate his results. And that includes with COVID, okay? COVID was, COVID's a whole different animal in the United States because we're one of the most mobile nations in the world. So, it's funny. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Let me hear the rest of Weinstein here.
It was to go far beyond what Nicholas Kristof is saying. Save your pity, Mr. Kristof. The real issue is that Trump voters are often extremely smart. They're often paying attention. They often dislike Trump intensely. I think that the problem is that the American left has created this image of a knuckle-dragging moron in flyover country, as the coasts refer to the heartland of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And they view that person as this benighted, poor soul who's just confused. And if they don't grow up and get their thumb out of their mouth and realize that these are their fellow Americans and that many of the Trump voters are smarter than they are, we're not going to get anywhere. So I think it's really important.
That's going to piss off some Democrats.
Repugnant.
I think this morning.
Right on, Eric Weinstein. Right on, brother. That's straight up true. All right, real quick. Wait, what happened here? Why didn't that? What happened? I see it, but I don't see it. Anyway, thank you, Kara Soldier. Why isn't that showing up on the Streamlabs here? Dropping a deuce in the tip jar who says, just let Tucker Carlson moderate the debates. No. Yeah, Kamala Harris will not agree to anyone but a sycophant moderating a debate that she's in. She, if she wants another debate, fine. Go do the Fox News one that Donald Trump proposed in the first place. I bet the moderators, unless it's like Well, Chris Wallace isn't with Fox News anymore, but there's a couple people that you don't want moderating from Fox News either. But, by the way, I noticed Lord Stanhope said here, all those Republicans were people I fired. You know that, Cammie, if you knew how to fire people, but no, you don't fire people. That's why your administration is a disaster. Yeah, that was one of his best lines. Talking about, oh, well, these people don't work, are endorsing me. Yeah, those are all people I fired. Those are all people who, because they did not get the results I wanted. And so he fired them. That's good. Oh, and here's Jimmy Dore. Chuck Schumer, the leader of the Democratic Party in the Senate, saying that the President of the United States should be afraid of the CIA. He said on fucking camera, and everybody's like, Trump's crazy. What? No, Chuck Schumer just told you who runs this goddamn country. Here, listen, this Jimmy. Yeah, I remember this. Of course, you all know about this too, but here we go. Here's Jimmy Dore talking about the Democratic Party too.
Donald Trump was telling people that the CIA and the FBI, there was a deep state. Chuck Schumer said it's really foolish of him to do that. Now, that's the leader of the Democratic Party in the Senate saying that the President of the United States should be afraid of the CIA. Right. He said it on fucking camera, and everybody was like, Trump's crazy. What? No. Chuck Schumer just told you who runs.
He told you the truth. Chuck Schumer. They have 7 ways to Sunday to get you. Wait a minute. You're saying the President of the United States needs to be afraid of the CIA? Jimmy's right. Motherfuckers, right? Jimmy, I don't agree with his ideas on social policies and whatnot, but he tells the truth. He's one of these liberals who tell the truth, and it gets him a lot of shit from these assholes who think he should just be towing the line. So good for Jimmy Dore. Moving on, also trending is Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland came out and said, I told you to come back to it. Merrick Garland came out and said this, and I'm going to give you this one-liner here. The one-liner, here it is.
Our norms are a promise that we will not allow this department to be used as a political weapon. Our norms are a promise.
Wow! He needs to go on the Comedy Store or some shit. He's got to do open mic night at the Comedy Store because he's full of shit. He's out there he made a speech to a meeting of the Justice Department, and he was telling us how, well, we can't allow the Justice Department to be politicized while himself politicizing the Justice Department. Good morning, Midnight in Exile. And someone here, Jesse Kelly, says, remember when the White House coordinated with the teachers union to send a letter to Garland about people getting loud at school board meetings, and Garland sent the FBI counterterrorism division after angry school board moms? Oh, yeah, I remember that. There's multiple examples in this stream. It's hilarious. Let's see. Also, Supreme Court is trending. Now, I thought it would be our Supreme Court, so I started scrolling down this. And apparently something's happening at the Supreme Court of India. So that has nothing to do with us. But when I saw that trending, a thought popped into my head of what's going to happen this year. And particularly if Donald Trump gets elected. I've been thinking about this a lot this year. If Donald Trump wins the election, and maybe either way, but my prediction is after the presidential election, between the election, November 5th, and the end of December, the Democrats are going to attempt to add 5 members to the Supreme Court in that last month, month and a half, during the lame duck presidency of Joe Biden and whoever the next president will be. And the Senate is going to take them up, and they're going to quickly approve them. It may be 5, maybe, and I guarantee you if they do it, one of those people will be Merrick Garland. That's just another prediction. I made a prediction the day Joe Biden won the presidency. I was sort of right. They waited until the election season put Kamala Harris in that place, in a position to become president, because that's why they pushed Joe Biden, so they could put Kamala Harris as vice president and at some point make her president. But I think for sure that is something that they're going to happen. Some of 21 of you all slacking and going elbow deep in that like button. Yeah, what's up? Hit the damn like button. What are y'all doing? What's up? Was that 40 people and 17 likes? Let's come on, people. Oh, there's 40 people here. That's cool. Good morning, Tribute Liberty. What's up, my brother? Good morning, GDSOB. And Amazing Disgrace is in the house. What up? Okay, Merrick Garland, that's why he was trending. Supreme Court, we did that one. Don Lemon, yesterday we were going to show a video of Don Lemon being a dick. He deleted it. Well, here's that video we tried to watch yesterday. Don Lemon being an ass about Melania Trump worrying about her husband dying. Good morning, Unacceptable Views. My other favorite Canadian.
Distressing experience. Now, the silence around it feels heavy. I can't help but wonder, why didn't law enforcement officials arrest the shooter before the speech? There is definitely more.
What
to
are you
this
doing?
story,
Why are you shaking
and
your
we need
head?
to uncover the truth.
What? What's up, Don? Are you?
The attempt to end.
What is that? What? So, woman's concerned about her husband almost being murdered, and she has questions for law enforcement, and he's staged 9,000 VAIDs with a V. Oh, you can't say AIDS on YouTube? Is that what it is? What was that, Don? What the actual fuck was that? To be fair, until he shot at the president, he hadn't really done anything worthy of being arrested. Au contraire. In that time when he started climbing the roof with a rifle, I think that they could have arrested him on the suspicion, at least. I mean, you know, at least they could have detained him. But granted, I know what you're saying. He hadn't committed the actual crime, although maybe he did. I don't know what kind of crime he might have committed, but they certainly could have detained him, or when they saw him with the rifle and pointed at the officer could have shot him right then and there, but no, the officer retreated instead. Good morning, Linda Hunter, by the way. So anyway, yeah, I get your point there, AD, though. Yes, but that was not before the speech. I'm talking about when he climbed on the roof and the officer climbed the roof and saw him, and then he pointed the gun at the officer. And the officer retreated, and then the shots fired out. That's what I was talking about. But you make a good point. He didn't.
And my husband.
Shush! But anyway, Don Lemon deleted that video, by the way. Oh! I didn't even talk about the thumbnail here. I didn't even talk about that. I meant to. When I said gone MAGA or whatever, this picture popped up in my feed earlier today, and I hadn't seen it. Maybe you all have already seen it, of Joe Biden wearing a Trump hat. Now, I got to tell you, this is so wild to me, and I guarantee you there are people in the Democratic Party and the Kamala Harris campaign that have to be furious about this. I mean, apparently, Joe's never been the brightest guy in the United States government, but the fact that he put this hat on and was allowed to be photographed in it is such a faux pas. I mean, of epic proportions. Hello, Shiagraph. Of epic fucking proportions. I don't even, but you gotta remember, Joe's not all there and doesn't think clearly. He should have not done that near a photographer. He should not have done that, period. I mean, from a political standpoint, I mean, this is gold for the Trump campaign. even if it's only he put it on in jest, it does not matter. It does not matter. He shouldn't. When the guy even thought of handing the hat, he should not even have touched it. He just said, thank you. It's probably not a good idea for me to have that in my hands. You know what I'm saying? So here's the exchange. Hang on, I'll do the exchange of him putting it on, because this is real. It's not a fake. It's not Photoshop. It's not AI. This is Joe Biden. He was at some campaign, or not a campaign. I don't know what he was doing. He was at a campaign, started talking to some guy at a union or something who had a Trump hat on, and there he is putting it on. Like, now, let me find that. Let me find this, because I want you to get the full exchange. I know Ed Krasinski even posted it. I was like, are you serious? You actually posted that? Let's see. By the way, thanks to the people who, thanks to all of you who are, wait, what happened here? Okay, that's it. Hang on. More notifications. Oh, just people replying to my something. I don't know. Let's look this up, though. Biden, Trump hat. Because I want to see the exchange. Yeah, here it is. Here's the exchange. Biden was out giving autographs. Okay. Biden was out giving autographs, and he says, "Can I see that hat?" Or he's at a it's some kind of rally. I don't know what it is. Can I see that hat? He said, "Do I want my autograph?" And he says, "Hell no." Put it on. I ain't going that far. And someone took a picture. Okay, so it's that long, and the guy said, "I'm proud of you now for putting on the hat." That's as long as the exchange was, but you know that every Democrat on the planet lost their freaking mind over that. They had to have lost their mind over that. Oh shoot, what'd I do? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Here, let's see. I'm going to do this again. Biden, Trump, hat. There we go. I'll just put that in the links for today, which I hadn't done already. But they had to be losing their mind. Like, no, Joe, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, it's brilliant. How much is that image worth to the Trump campaign? This image, how much is that image worth to the Trump campaign? Just to have the image. They don't even have to say Donald. They don't even have to lie and say Joe Biden is supporting Trump. They just have to have the picture. They have the picture. I guarantee you that you're never going to see Donald Trump have anything that says Harris or Biden on it. It's just one of those. Well, look. Consider the source. This is Joe Biden. It's Joseph Rahim Biden. That's just one of his gaffes. It's just a gaffe that Joe Biden would do. All right. A couple other training things, and then we'll get to the Q&A. Remember, it's Friday Q&A. You can ask any question in the Q&A section. You can go to the top of the chat, click that Q&A Friday Ask Me Anything, and drop a question in the question box. We'll be doing that. We'll be going through those shortly. Other things trending. Trump is a coward is trending. And anytime an anti-Trump hashtag comes up, well, the people who support Donald Trump are pretty good at taking it over. And this Trump is a coward hashtag popped up today. So let's see how well the Trump people, the people who are supporting Donald Trump, have, let's see how they have managed this hashtag. So the first and most popular, because usually on the top ones, the most popular post regarding this is at the top. Trump is a coward is one of the dumbest trends I've seen on here in a while. The man is willing to be assassinated to save this country from far left destruction. Well, there you go. Trump is a coward. There you go. There's one. Now, the next one, gatekeeper. Trump is a coward. Debate night. I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. Today, Joe Biden puts on a Trump hat. There you go. Here we go. Trump is a coward. After the Biden-Trump debate, you did such a great job. You answered every question. That's what his wife said. After the Harris-Trump debate, you did such a great job. You didn't answer a single question. Oh, snap. But Trump is a coward. Let's try this one. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the actual one. Okay, this is why they keep saying Donald Trump is going to weaponize the Department of Justice and go after his political enemies. They say Donald Trump is a coward, but he has been attacked for 8 years and is still standing, and Trump and Vance will win in the end. Oh, that's another one. That's in favor of Trump. Let's hear it.
You know how they keep saying Donald Trump is going to weaponize the Department of Justice and go after his political
Is it the exact same thing?
And we keep telling you they are already doing that to Trump, but you keep giving us reasons why that isn't true. Well, I got news for you. The only reason they keep saying Trump is going to go after them is because they know Trump is going to win this election and actually go after them, but he has every right to. They are guilty. And I got more news for you. You will have nothing you can say.
Wait a minute. Was he sitting in a bathtub? That was kind of weird. What the hell was he? Or is he on the throne? What was he doing? He looks like he's in a bathroom. Anyway.
Will win all his cases and appeals.
Oh, no, it's a corner
so
of
that means they already went after him.
A classroom?
And failed.
What is this room?
Because they had nothing. So when the media tries to get you on their side, you will have literally zero facts to back yourself up if you decide to side with them. You will be siding with them on pride alone and your hate for Donald Trump.
Yep,
It's coming.
Okay,
I
so
promise you this.
There you go. Trump is a coward. Next one. You have to be really insane to say or even think Trump is a coward. He took a bullet 1/8 inch away from his head and let the world know he'll never stop fighting for our country no matter what. President Trump is a hero. Well, I call him a hero, but he's earned his status as a fighter. So deal with it. Okay, Hillary Roofer. Trump is a coward? Really? He's the bravest person in history. Soy boy who support Kamala Harris are cowards. Dogs leaving Springfield after watching this debate. I haven't found one yet. Here's another one. Oh, I forgot. Ding. Trump is a coward. Please tell me how delusional, brain dead, ignorant, desperate, and stupid you are for thinking Trump is a coward in any way. Let me guess. You won't think that because he won't agree to be attacked by biased Marxist media and Kumala again. Kumala, as in C-O-U-P. He took a bullet for this country. Get bent. Okay, there's another one. Let me find one. Trump is a coward is trending because she lost the last debate and wants a second chance. Old girl had nothing memorable, nothing to say, and a bunch of flip-flopping lies trying to steal Trump's policies. I'll send her a MAGA hat. This is a sister saying that. Oh my God, that is like kryptonite to Democrats. Trump is a coward. Imagine being so stupid that you actually vote for a party that promises to take your rights away from you and raise taxes. I think that's geared towards the Democrats. Another one, Donald Trump, informal, this is a parody account. Do you agree that your child leaves the house male and comes back female? I hope no one eats my cat. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my God. Is this what? Oh, my God. Is this for real?
I love you so much. Go have a good day in school. And your son comes back with a brutal operation. Can you even imagine this?
Okay. That what I think is, that might be anti-Trump. I can't tell. Although they're like, maybe they're making a parody of what he said. I'll go neutral on that one. I'm still finding one. Anybody saying Trump is a coward is not going to vote for him anyway, so nothing was lost there. Another one. Meanwhile, in 2000 Arizona, less than 3,000 people showed up to a Trump rally. No one wants to see the loser. Oh, is that what it was? Is that no? Oh, let's. Now, obviously, he's not on stage yet. This is a full house. The balcony's still not full. So they're just letting people in. What are you talking about? Wait, here's Trump on stage. So now notice, I'm going to look up here. That balcony that wasn't full before is full now. I'm trying to figure out what the point of that post was. Okay, and then this one, Republicans against Trump. Donald Trump at the debate. Nobody goes to Vice President Harris rally. Charlotte, North Carolina today. Now again, oh, that's a Harris rally. No, Trump was wrong when he said no one goes to Harris rallies. I'm going to give him I'll give Harris that one. That was a silly thing to say. Obviously, there's people who go to Trump rallies. But anyway, so there we finally found one that was anti-Trump. So there you go. And then finally, I will get to the Q&A right now. Let me just do the last two trending topics. Haitians are still trending. You know why. Now, this guy right here, Taylor Hansen, has gone to Ohio and has, what the hell's going on here? And he's interviewing people in Springfield because the news media doesn't seem to really want to talk to just regular people. I've seen interviews with the mayor who's denying everything. I've seen interviews, well, they said they talked to the city manager. Well, this guy, Taylor Hansen, I just saw him being interviewed by Crowder this morning too, is actually in Springfield, Ohio. And he's, by the way, he kind of, if you look at him from the side, you know that bearded guy meme? He just needs to slick his hair over a little bit. But he's kind of got that bearded guy meme profile. People from Atlanta go to Harris rallies by being buzzed to them by the campaign. Well, that's true. I got you there. Here we go. No one goes to Harris unless it's a free concert. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so anyway, here's Taylor Hansen interviewing someone from Springfield.
Homeless out here in Springfield,
Yes.
Ohio?
Yes, me and my baby both are.
How long have you been homeless for?
I've been here in Springfield since January, and I've been homeless the whole time.
The whole time?
Yep.
Okay. Do you feel like the Haitians or kind of the influx of the Haitian immigrants are taking away from resources that you could potentially have?
100%. Before they came here, we could get housing. Young single moms could actually afford to pay rent.
Yeah.
Now that they're here,
Yeah, the rent's gone up crazy.
$900 for a 2-bedroom? How is a young single mom supposed to?
And that's wild because a 2-bedroom apartment where I live is probably going to be minimum $1,200, and she's saying $900. So, but in different cities, different places, things are definitely different prices. And so if the price in Springfield went up from like say $750 to $900, that prices people out of the market. And what happens in when they get this giant influx of immigrants, well, the government comes in and says, oh, well, we'll pay for housing for these people, and they take up all the vacant housing, and the government can play whatever they want to, and so it causes the rest of the housing to go up.
To pay that on top of her kid. We got to fight for our money, our food stamps, our medical, everything. We got to fight for it, but they get to come here and just get it handed to them. That's not fair to my daughter. Not me, my daughter. That's taking from my baby, and I'm not okay with that. It has to end. Something has to be done. They're taking from our children. Not us, our children. The future of our country, and that's not okay. I'm 100% not okay with that. It's 100%.
Oh, that was a cool move what he just did. She wanted to play with the ball, the wind screen, and he handed it to her to hang on to while he's interviewing her mom.
Disrespectful to us. Granted, I respect the fact that you got a war going on, okay? You could come over here and respect our customs. Don't come here taking...
Yeah, our customs of taking welfare. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that, but so anyway, that interview's in links here in the Haiti trending topic. And John Legend has something to say. John Legend says the people of Springfield, Ohio need to embrace their Haitian neighbors, calling it a Christian thing to do. Well, with a net worth of $100 million, Legend has voiced his support for the Haitian immigrants settling in his hometown. Has he voiced, wait a minute. John Legend has voiced his support for the Haitian immigrants settling in his hometown. I think that's the Christian thing to do. Yeah. Here's John Legend.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Legend.
Don't care. We know who you are.
I was born as John.
You and your crazy wife.
Stevens, from a place called Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, he's from Springfield, Ohio.
You may have heard of Springfield, Ohio this week. In fact, if you watch the debate.
Yeah, John. They just, another 5,000 Haitians were taken to Springfield this week. It's up to 25,000 people. in a town that's technically 60,000 people. There's 130,000 in the surrounding area. But how do you manage that from an infrastructure standpoint, from a public services standpoint, from the schools? You're nearly adding what? That's almost, and they're adding another 20% to your population. 20% in a matter of months. I fuck John Lynch. I don't care. He's going to tell you to be kind to your neighbor. Yeah, that'd be great, but the federal government is just inundating this town with these people. And also there's I guess apparently there's some they found some people who were trying to register to vote. Like some of them registering to vote and they finally caught them and whatever. Let's see. Here's someone talking to the city government of Springfield.
You know, the homeless problem. I don't know of a single homeless Haitian in this town because they all got vouchers. But I can show you a whole bunch of people that have been displaced because I'm that guy. Rob, you know, for 25 years I've worked with the homeless in this community. You know, a lot of people don't know because I'm not the guy out there blowing the horn because it ain't about me. It's the Jesus in me that goes out there and does it. Trust me, there's days I'm tired.
That's powerful.
But I'll get into homeless camps that nobody in a suit and tie will walk into. None. They trust me because I've never let them down. You know, and guys, if you don't think it's here right now, in October, we are getting ready to hit a wall here. There is not any relief for the homeless. The homeless people in this community are not the people you think they are. The squatters that aren't happening. It's not there. There's veterans. Come see me. I'm not real hard to find. Ask anybody on the street. They'll tell you how to get a hold of me. I'll take you there. And no, they don't want your toothpaste and your peanut butter sandwiches. They want you to come up with a solution to why they're displaced, why they lived in a house. I personally know, and I'll testify under oath, my hand to God, somebody that lost their house. They were there 7 years. The landlord said, hey, I need you to move out, find a temporary place. I'm going to remodel it, and then you can come back. Thank you, Barry. It was a lie. They moved him out, tripled the rent.
Thank you. Because the federal government and all the assistance groups that are here for the Haitian people, it's not just Haitians, it's wherever you go. And wherever they're from, the large influx of the migrants, the federal government will pay above the market rates for rents. And you get your money, even if it's printed from the Fed. And that's why the guy just said, the guy moved the people out and said temporary, they're going to remodel the house. They remodel the house and then they triple the rent. Well, who will pay that? Well, the government will pay for it for illegal immigrants. And so that's what's happening. It's happening everywhere. That's why in the Bronx, they're mad. That's why they're mad in the south side of Chicago. It's why they're mad in Denver. It's why the people are being screwed and told to like it. Just relax. Just take it. And the people are saying, no, fuck you. Fuck you. So, anyway, that's in the Haitians. Oh, wow, breaking. Here's something breaking. Residents of Springfield, Ohio have drafted a petition for recall of the entire city council over the Haitian migrant crisis. It's time residents of Springfield get proper representation. So here it is. To the clerk of the City of Commission, City of Springfield, Ohio. Pursuant to Section 59 of the Charter of the City of Springfield, Ohio, we, the undersigned, have subscribed our signatures on various separate parts of this petition, when aggregated together, constitute at least 500 residents of the city who are duly registered to vote in municipal elections, hereby submit our petition to recall and remove the entire membership of the Springfield City Commission. Namely, Mayor Rob Rue, Assistant Mayor David Estrop, the Commissioners Crystal Brown, Bridget Houston, and Tracy Tackett. And then they give their grounds there. So that's interesting. Let's see if that happens. The only other trending topics, I'll just, Springfield, obviously, because that's the same town. Tucker Carlson and Angela Rye are both trending, but we're going to skip that. Angela Rye, because she apparently Jill Stein went on the Breakfast Club, and Angela Rye was just completely rude to her because she's mad because she might take some votes away from Kamala. So anyway, I'll have the aggregator in the links today, but it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Friday Q and A. Okay, guys, it's time for Friday Q&A. Last chance to get questions in because I got to go through these fast because I went a little longer than I expected, but that's what's new, right? So thank you, Avocados Diabli, for dropping the spacers in the Friday Q&A so I don't have to close the bar to fill any of those questions. Here it is. And he filled it with F-bombs. Perfect. It says, fuck. There's a question, fuck. That should be enough fucking. Yes, that is enough fucking. Thank you, Avocados Diabli. All right, here we go. The only good rye is Rittenhouse Rye. Yes, thank you, Lord Stanhope. This bottle's still sitting here. How long has this bottle been sitting here? I haven't drank any more of it since, I can't remember the last time I took a drink out of that bottle. It's not bad, though. It's pretty smooth for an inexpensive rye, but it has nothing to do with Kyle Rittenhouse. It just has the same name. All right, here we go. First question of the day from Plague Trucker Zach. Boxers or briefs? Well, that's a trick question because I wear boxer briefs. You know, those kind of stretchy boxers, but they hang down the mid-thigh like briefs. There you go. That's way too much information. You didn't need to know that, but hey, I am here for you. Second question. Thank you, Avocados Diabli. You said, oh no, that should be enough fucking, no. Avocados Diabli asked, do you like juniper turpentine, AKA gin? You know, occasionally I do like a good gin and tonic, like in the summer sometimes, but you got, you put it in a tall glass and add a little more tonic and a little more lime to it because, I mean, it can be refreshing, but I couldn't drink a gin martini to save my life. So I don't like it that much, but I think I do enjoy a gin and tonic here and there. Carrot Soldier asks, chicken fried steak or Salisbury steak? And what sides go with it? Well, look, that's a dumb question because Salisbury steak is just not really steak. Chicken fried steak, however, can be done with many types of beef. But yeah, chicken fried steak, you have to have like a white gravy and mashed potatoes and maybe a little half corn on the cob. That would be the perfect chicken fried steak dinner. Moving on. Are you, Lord Stanhope asks, are you having a good day? I'm having a damn good day. Thank you very much. In the corner stands Dog's Boxers. I don't know what that means. Wait a minute. Well, it's got to stop that. Aviator gin is surprisingly good. Yeah, I kind of like Boodle's gin. I think that's pretty good. Not a big Tanqueray guy though. Okay. Let's see. Carrot Soldier asks, what is your favorite cake? Well, my favorite cake's not really a cake. Well, let me ask you this. This is a question for you, all of you in the chat. Is cheesecake actually cake? Because I love cheesecake. And I'll tell you what, over for my daughter's birthday, the surprise birthday that was way before her birthday last month, I made the best cheesecake that I ever did, that I ever made. It was such a good, I made a New York style cheesecake and I learned a couple of new tricks so it wouldn't crack in the oven and it just turned out so freaking good. Everyone was like, damn, this is the best cheesecake I ever had. Hi, Jethro Hetterer, by the way. And I said Sheograph, and okay. But, okay, so Avocados Diabli says cheesecake is a cake. Sheograph, oh no, that's the Crown Royal and Diet. Otherwise, you would be cheese pie. I know, but, I always think of cake as something fluffy. But I suppose anything could be called a cake. Cheesecake is pudding pie. It's a pie, technically. Okay, per pro baker, cheesecake is a cake. Okay, I guess so. I do like tuxedo cake too, like those layered tuxedo cakes. Those are really good. I also like tiramisu. Is that considered a cake? I'm not 100% sure. All right, moving on. Oh, by the way, someone said Beefeater gin. Yeah, Beefeater's good. I like Beefeater. Beefeater gin's good, but I really like Boodles. If I'm going to drink gin, but I rarely drink gin. I usually, man, I am. I do like a Captain Coke a lot. Captain Morgan and Coke. I do like straight, like different bourbon whiskeys, bourbons and whiskeys. You know, the different varieties. But I generally drink those neat. But yeah, I guess my most common drink that I would drink would be Captain and Coke. All right, let's move on. Avocados Diabli. Does Biden have a really small head, or is that a very large hat? No, what it is he put the hat on top of another hat. So it was like he was wearing a hat, and then he had the other one hat tipped up on top of it, so that it looked like his head was really tiny. Let's see. Somnambule Nation, gin or turpentine, asking for a friend. Come on now. I already explained my gin position, but you asked that question a long time ago. Hello, Selected Boy. Yeah, boy. Cara Soldier, are you going to see Beetlejuice 2? Okay. That's a good question. No, I'm not going to go see Beetlejuice 2. What I will do, though, however, is when Beetlejuice 2 comes out on Netflix or Max or Hulu, Peacock, whatever, any of those stations after the fact, I will watch it eventually. But kind of like the latest Beverly Hills Cop movie, I don't even know if that ever made it into the theaters, but there was no way that I was going to go see it in a theater. Nostalgia movies, even if it's the exact same cast, they're never very good when they're like 20 or 30 years later. Although, okay, here's a question for you guys in the chat, and I'll try to pay attention. Can you think of a movie that didn't have a remake for 20 to 30 years that was a good movie of the original? Because, like the Ghostbusters, those all sucked. I can't think of a good one that came out 20 years later. Oh, wait. There's one, but I can't remember what it was. It's like, oh, that was pretty good. Anyway, you can ask me. Well, I know one that was okay. Aliens. Aliens came out, what, was it 10 years between the two Aliens movies or something like that? I guess Aliens was pretty good. All right. Lord Stanhope, what was for breakfast? I went to Casey's General Store and I got a breakfast pizza. I got one slice with bacon and one slice with sausage. If you've never been to a Casey General Store and had a breakfast pizza, you'll be shocked at how delicious they are. And it's interesting because there was this, I don't know, one of those stupid articles that, tell you this, the best thing in every state. And there was a list of the best, gas station, convenience store foods in every state. And Iowa's was the breakfast pizza at Casey's General Store. So they're a little chain in the Midwest here. Avocados Diabli, if you woke up and self-repeating Frankenance had grafted a Harris Walls hat to your scalp, what would you do? I was going to say something that would probably get me kicked off of YouTube because it's talking about self-ending, but I don't know. I would probably have a friend stitch a big patch over the Harris Walls part that you couldn't see through. Did you skip some? Maybe. Oh no, I haven't skipped any yet. You going to Beetlejuice? No, I'm there. I'm right in line. Cara Soldier, if you had to face a horde of Karens, what would be your choice of weapon? The shotgun, machete, a slipper, a belt, or blaring heavy metal? What would be my preferred weapon against a horde of Karens? A bullhorn. I'd be like, shut up, Karen! Shut up, Karen! Get away from me, Karen! Get out, Karen! That would work, I think, because they don't like loud noises. Best. No, I didn't skip it yet. Pizza, for brekkie is degenerate. Oh no, it's eggs, bacon, and instead of a tomato sauce, it's like a cream sauce. They're very good. They're delicious. Lord Stand-Up asks, with practice and dedication, do you think in a year's time you will be able to fart the battle hymn of the Republic? Wow. Could that happen? Maybe. Ask my wife that question someday. Avocados Diabli, what is your favorite song based on an actual historic real life event? Probably the Ballad of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I mean that's a really good storytelling song. Pride by U2 is pretty good too, but I think the Saga of the Edmund Fitzgerald is probably one of the better ones. Kara Soldier, do you know the sensation sweeping the nation? Bitches love cannons. I haven't seen that one yet. I know. No. Okay. Kara Soldier, whiskey or bourbon? That's a trick question because bourbon is a whiskey. So can you be more specific? Like if you make Irish or Scottish or Kentucky or Tennessee or just American whiskey or Canadian whiskey, they're all whiskey. They're just different brands of whiskey, including bourbon. Bourbon is just a Kentucky whiskey, right? I like a good single barrel bourbon. There's a couple good ones. What's the one I just had? I still have some. It's the one with the 5 keys. That was pretty good. It's inexpensive too. Turkish whiskey, is that a thing? I don't think so. Lord Andrew Thorson asks, why does my back hurt? I don't think we should tell. Oh, yeah. Why am I so immature? Oh, no. Why does my back hurt, not my backside? Never mind. Just disregard that answer. Kara Soldier asks, have you ever been to Tennessee? And if so, where? I've been to Memphis. I've been to Nashville. I've been in the Smoky Mountains on the east side of Tennessee. I've been to Tennessee several times. In fact, when I was my first time was in Tennessee. I was in college. I was teaching cheerleading camps, and the company that we worked for was based out of Memphis. And I've been to Graceland, different places. So there you go. Lord Stanhope, can you sing the great spiritual Amazing Grace by belching? Amazing Grace. That's not bad. Not bad. Lord Stanhope, have you ever been proud of how loud you can fart? Oh, yeah. Doesn't every guy proud of their loud farts? Of course you can. Lord Stanhope, if failure had a smell, what would it be? Well, it might be that loud fart. I don't know. Or no, it smells like chicken. Rotten chicken. Lord Stanhope, do fat people have a reason to live? Of course we do. Come on, man. See what I did there? Oh, wait. No. Jim Beam is the best affordable bourbon, in my opinion. Maker's Mark's affordable, and I like Maker's Mark. Key is U.S. made. Kentucky is made. Oh, no, I know. Whiskey, I know. I mean, it's funny, though. They've changed that bourbon thing because now they'll allow other places to call it bourbon. There's some places in Texas that make bourbon. In fact, even in Chaska, Minnesota, there's a place that makes bourbon, even though it doesn't meet the old standard of being from Bourbon County, Kentucky. But they've been allowing other places to use that word. Rebecca Demaray on a train. Wait, I'm missing something. I forgot what I asked. Okay. Okay, got that one. Avocados Diabli. What was Ted Knight's greatest role? Oh, Ted Baxter. That's the. What do you mean? What is his greatest role? Although I thought Ted Knight was good in Happy Gilmore. I thought he was hilarious in Happy Gilmore. And And he's also good. Or not Happy Gilmore. I'm sorry. Wrong golf movie. Ted Knight was good in Caddyshack. Caddyshack Ted Knight was in. I thought he was funny, but obviously his greatest role is Ted Baxter. Lord Avocados Diablo, exactly how many ways are there to skin a cat? Well, I would guess there's 3. Avocados Diablo, would you eat a park goose? Possibly. I don't know. Why? I mean, geese are kind of gross anyway, but if you're going to eat a goose, I don't care where it's from, as long as it's fresh and not, like it's not roadkill goose. Lord Stanhope, is it truly a lie if Cammie is too stupid or empty-headed to know or remember what happened? Yeah, because she has advisors. Avocados Diablo, using only your hands, can you recite the Gettysburg Address? No, because I don't know sign language. I mean, there, that's as good as I can do. Lord Stanhope, what's wrong with gin? Nothing. It's just not my favorite. But I will drink gin. I like gin. It's not my favorite. So there you go. Avocados Diablo, what's your favorite sniglet? Careful. Mine is Smackosphere, the air in the bag of chips. That's a good one. I didn't know that's what it's called. Is that really it? Snackmosphere? That's funny. I've never heard that one before. Avocados Diablo, if self-repeating Franken ants replaced your sweat glands, altered your sweat glands so they produce butter, would you start a creamery? He said creamery. Oh yeah. Okay, Avocados Diablo, you thought I was out of bodily functions, didn't you? Yeah, no, I know you can think of plenty. Avocados Diablo, what did you think is the best way to cook dolphin? Ugh. I have no idea. Steaks? Like on the grill? Dolphin steaks? I don't know. They are mammals. I'm pretty sure they probably just take like beef or pork or something. Avocados Diablo, who is the best black castrato singer of all time? Castrato? Oh, you mean like falsetto singers? Castrato, my God, that's terrible. Who's the guy that did Pusher Man? I thought he was really good. The dude from The Temptations was good. Trying to think else. Is that not Eddie Kendrick? Eddie Kendrick's the other guy. Who was the guy from The Temptations? He was really good. But God damn it, it's Curtis Mayfield. That's who I was thinking of. I think Curtis Mayfield might be. Castrato singer. And Eddie Kendrick. It is Eddie Kendrick's? Okay. Yeah, Curtis Mayfield, probably. Those two. Or who's the guy? This guy from the Stylistics too. Betcha by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. That guy? I don't know his name, but Kara Soldier, Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, because I just never got into Lord of the Rings. Kara Soldier, Elvis or Frank Sinatra? The chairman of the board, of course. Come on now. Elvis was popular, but Frank was the true king. Avocados Diablo, am I the only one who hears Supreme Court of India and gets picture of 9 people in robes doing a dance number? Oh, yeah, that would be, I'm sure you get that. Oh, yeah, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I don't know who sings that either. Lord Stanhope, by the way, what's for dinner tonight? I'm probably not going to have dinner tonight. I'll have a big lunch. Probably tacos for lunch. Avocados Diablo, whatever happened to the lawsuit against Don Lemon for rubbing his ball juice on a guy's lip? I think that got thrown out. I think Don Lemon actually won that case, which is fucked up. I don't know. I got to remember that. Jethro Hetero, welcome, by the way. I didn't think I said hi to you yet. Regarding your prediction, are you saying that they will add 4 more Supreme Court justices, making it 13 in total? Or did you mean they will somehow replace 4 of them with new ones? No, I think they'll add 4 to the Supreme Court. They've been talking about expanding the court. But here's the problem. If they do that and they don't, well, here's what going to work. If they win the Senate again, they will do it. That's what I should say. If Democrats retain the Senate after this election, they will try that, because if they don't and they do that and Trump wins and the Republicans win the Senate, they just come back and add 4 more. It's everything they do has consequences in the future. They don't understand that. Hello, Jackals Freudenstein. Let's see here. Laura Sando, Biden wearing a Trump hat. Was he demented or bitter? No, he was just being friendly, but he made the mistake. Shiagrath asks, if you've only got 2 adults to build a population, what's the healthiest form of incest, genetically speaking? You said ask anything. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable going there. Fuck. Oh my God. Yeah, I said ask anything. I'm not answering that one though. Sorry. I appreciate you, Graph. If you put, I'll tell you what, you put a 20 in the tip jar, I'll answer the damn question. That's that. You got to pay for that answer. Fuck me. Where the hell was that? Oh my God. There's a lot of questions. I got to go through these fast now. Who would win in a fist fight? The Cajun Cook or Julian Child? Cajun Cook would whoop that hoe's ass. Although Julia Child's a big woman. She's like 6'1". She was like 6'. She's a big ass woman. Lord Stanhope, skinless or casing hot dogs? Oh, come on. Natural casing hot dogs. Weren't you here when I talked about ambassador hot dogs? Those things are the best. Skinless hot dogs are like a fucking naked mole rat. Anyway, Kara Soldier. Sirloin or T-bone? Oh, definitely T-bone. Actually, porterhouse, but I'll go with the T-bone if it doesn't have enough of that rib or the fillet part of it on there. But yeah, T-bone. Come on, man. Because it's basically a New York strip with a bone in it. Lord Stanhope, can you recite Napoleon's farewell address to the old guard before he was exiled in Elba in sign language? Yeah, that's right it there. That's it. That's sign language, isn't it? That says farewell, motherfucker. Let's see. Avocados Diablo, what's your favorite Rufus Thomas song? Oh, I'm not 100% sure. Good morning, pissed off Shih Tzu, by the way. I don't know. I have to think who Rufus Thomas is. Avocados Diablo, Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone, or Billie Holiday. Ooh, oh man. That's hard. I honestly probably Billie Holiday. And the only edge that I give her over the other two would be the song God Bless the Child, because that was one of my favorite songs. It's still one of my favorite songs of all time. I just think it's a brilliant song. I loved when like Blood, Sweat and Tears did a remake or a version of it. I just love that song. So there you go. Chinese food or sushi, Kara Soldier? That's a toss up. You know what? Good Chinese food, yes, but there's bad Chinese food. And sushi's can be hit or miss. Avocados Diablo, were you born with a tail? Nope. Like most human beings, you lose it during your fetal development. Lord Stanhope, somehow I still don't pity single moms. Yeah, I was struggling with that conversation, but in that video, But on the other hand, the fact that American homeless are being pushed out for, I guess technically the Haitians are legal immigrants, but it's still kind of fucked up, right? Use a smarter, put a bigger area or something. Where are you at here? Kara Soldier, Superman or Batman? Well, Batman probably has better stories. Superman is a better superhero. So that's a tough one. I think Batman's stories are better than Superman's. Because, when you're, part of it is Superman, you have to make up shit to make him vulnerable. Whereas Batman is still a normal human and he's vulnerable. And so there's a lot more challenge to that story writing. Lord Stanhope, will you have a good weekend? Of course, every weekend is a good weekend. Avocado Stiabli, in which Dr. Seuss book was a dictator toppled by a sneeze? I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Deli Chinese food or gas station sushi? Okay, deli Chinese food. Gas station sushi scares me. Because unless you know their rotation practices at the gas station, you got to look at the dates very carefully. Lord Stand Up, do any of these aid groups actually aid anybody, at least without screwing anyone else? Yeah, I think private aid groups do their best to not screw over other people. So yeah, but like government agencies, they don't give a fuck. I mean, they kind of do, but they don't. Avocado Stiabli, what is the national animal of Scotland? Isn't Richard Gere Scottish? Probably the gerbil? I don't know. I don't know. First of all, Richard Gere's not Scottish. I apologize to all my Scottish friends in the world. I don't know what the national animal of Scotland is. Lord Stanhope, what's the best place to take a dump outside the house? What's the best place to take a dump outside the house? Probably in a clean restaurant's bathroom. That's outside the house. I know I know where you were going with that, but I'm not doing it. Sheograth asks, can you try to commit and self-ending while having a DNR? And what are the doctors required to do? As in a do not resuscitate. Wow. You asked some tough ass questions. Jesus, I got to get out of here. It would seem, is that my dog? I think that's my dog up there. It would seem, I don't know. Yeah, and the doctor required to let you die, I guess. I don't know. Avocado Stiabli, what type of pastry is made to create profiteroles? Profiteroles? I don't know. Puff pastry? I'm just making it up as we go. I got to go through these fast now. Sheograth, what celebrities do you have on your death pool for the remainder of the year? I don't know. Jimmy Carter. He's not dead yet. Lord Sano, ever have a Vesper Martini, one of the best beverages you would have? 3 shots of gin, 1 shot of vodka, 1 shot of Lillet Blanc, and 2 dashes of orange bitter with a twist of lemon. Huh. That sounds good. Well, when you say shots, you mean parts, not shots, because that'd be like 5 ounces of liquor if you in one drink. I don't know about that. I mean, the average drink has about between 1.5 and 2 ounces of liquor. So if you mean parts, I get it. Ounces, that's a lot of booze. Sheograth, being a northerner, you ever see someone, child or otherwise, lick a metal pole during the winter? Oh, yes, I have seen someone get their tongue stuck on a metal pole just because someone told them to do it, and you have to go get some, like room temperature water and pour it on it to get their tongue off. Sheograth, or select a boy, goat or beef? Believe it or not, goat meat is really good. It's very beef-like. But just because of the rarity of it and the less oftentimes seen it, a good goat stew is really good. Sheograph, under doctor's supervision, how many bones do you think they could remove while keeping the patient alive? You know what? I bet you dozens, because there's a lot of bones in the body. Select boys. Does sex appeal sell? Who wants to know? Avocado Diabli, is this the last question? No, but we're close. Select a boy. Which group was better, OJs or Gap Band? I'm going to say the OJs. I think the OJs were better. Select a boy. Should I feel bad about the question I've asked? No, not at all. They've been awesome. I can't answer some of them, but yes, those are good questions. It says anything, like you said. I said, ask me anything. You definitely asked me anything. Select a boy. If there was a test that proves you are a genius, would you take it? Why not? If it proves I'm a genius, of course I would. Because, that it would prove that I was a genius. Now, if you're saying a question that determines if you're a genius, I don't know. But if it proves you're a genius, yeah, because it would just be more, what's it called? Affirmation? That's called affirmation. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Sheograph, Chinese food or a bowl of kittens? Oh, well, what's the difference? And honestly, I bet that's the answer you wanted. Avocado Diabli, dill pickle or bread and butter pickles? Dill pickles. They're much more versatile. Avocado Diabli, is this the real last question? Not quite. Avocado Diabli, aren't you glad I did not ask about Richard Gere? Well, I made a question. I fit it in anyway. No pun intended. Avocado Diabli, is this it? No. But this one is the last question on Friday Q&A is... From Avocado Diabli. Should I feel bad about the questions I asked, though? No, because you are nearly solely responsible for keeping this show going. But today you made it go overtime. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on Friday Q&A. That was awesome. Oh, I didn't know. Can you end it and still? Oh, you can't. Okay. All right, that's it. I got to go. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to drop all these links in the chat like right now. Now that I can close up these real quick. Boom. Boom. So, and also I'm going to just put the aggregator out today. Ace of Spades blog, which always has a lot of good news items in it. Appreciate your oh no! I can't believe I just did that. Someone did a super chat. Let me get that. It didn't show up over here. That's weird. It just usually shows up on my Streamlabs. Well, let me go do the super chat, and then we're going to get out of here. Where is it? There it is. Thank you, True Hype. Dropping a 5 spot in the YouTube super chats. Just showing some support. Well, I appreciate you greatly. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. It is time for me to go, though. So here come the links. And you all have a great weekend. My name is P Dog Knight. And I'm out of here. Bye. Have a great weekend. Hey, this is P Dog Knight, and thanks for watching today on the P Dog Knight channel. If you have an observation or remark you'd like to make about this video or my channel, I absolutely welcome you to write it in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, if you like what you saw but you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. A special thank you to all the supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through Streamlabs, YouTube, Venmo, and Cash App, which are all linked in the description down below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm P Dog Knight, and I'm out of here.